History books love to tell us the world was built by geniuses, visionaries, great leaders with unmatched intelligence. That is a lie. History wasn't shaped by brilliance. It was shaped by idiots with power. Kings who sued the ocean, scientists who poisoned the planet, rulers who destroyed empires because of dreams, paranoia, or pure ego. And the worst part? Every single one of these people thought they were right. If you've ever made a bad decision, relax. You didn't sell a continent, you didn't collapse a civilization, and you definitely didn't execute someone for drinking coffee. These are the 15 biggest idiots in world history. And by the end of this video, you'll realize humanity survived purely by accident. Alexander Bogdanov was convinced he had cracked the secret to eternal youth. His plan? Blood transfusions. Not medical ones, experimental ones. He believed swapping blood with younger people would reverse aging. He even claimed early success, stronger vision, more energy, renewed vitality. Then came experiment number 12. Bogdanov decided to transfuse blood from a student who had malaria and tuberculosis. He assumed his body would simply filter it out. It didn't. Bogdanov died shortly after, killed by the very blood meant to save him. He didn't conquer death, he speedran it. In 1896, Spiridon Louis became a national hero by winning the first modern Olympic marathon. Greece went insane. The king himself offered Louis anything he wanted. Land, gold, a government position for life. Louis thought carefully and asked for a cart and a donkey. Why? So his water delivery job would be easier. Respectable, yes. Historically painful, absolutely. He turned down generational wealth for farm equipment, the most humble and financially catastrophic decision in Olympic history. King Otto of Bavaria ruled for 27 years, technically. In reality, he was legally insane and locked inside a castle while others governed for him. Otto's hobby? Standing at his window with a loaded rifle and shooting at peasants walking below. Caretakers eventually replaced his bullets with blanks to stop the body count. A monarch who treated human beings like moving targets. Proof that royal blood does not equal mental stability. In the year 193 AD, Rome did something remarkable. It auctioned off the empire. The Praetorian Guard, Rome's elite soldiers, sold the throne to the highest bidder. Didius Julianus won. He promised each soldier a massive payout and became emperor overnight. There was just one problem. You can buy power. You cannot buy loyalty. The people hated him. The generals ignored him. After 66 days, a rival marched into Rome and had him executed. Turns out, empires don't come with receipts. Russia once owned Alaska. Then Tsar Alexander II decided it was useless frozen land that couldn't be defended. So he sold it to the United States for $7.2 million. That's about 2 cents per acre. At the time, Americans mocked the purchase. Then came gold, oil, natural gas. Alaska became one of the most resource-rich regions on Earth. Russia didn't lose territory. It lost a $1 trillion mistake. There is a universal rule of survival. You do not kill the messenger. Shah Muhammad II ignored it. When Genghis Khan sent diplomats to propose trade, the Shah executed them. Every single one. This wasn't defiance. It was suicide. Genghis Khan responded by erasing the Shah's empire from the map, diverting rivers, burning cities, killing millions. The Shah died alone on the run, all because he thought disrespecting history's most dangerous man was a good idea. Oliver Cromwell overthrew the monarchy and replaced it with boredom. He banned theatres, sports, makeup, music. And yes, he cancelled Christmas. England became a grey, joyless dictatorship. People hated him so much that after he died, the restored monarchy dug up his corpse, put it on trial and executed it. When they hang you after you're dead, you messed up. During the French Revolution, King Louis XVI tried to flee Paris. Instead of being discreet, he chose a massive luxury carriage. Bright, slow, impossible to miss. They stopped for meals, walked around in public. acted like it was a road trip. A postmaster recognized the king's face from the money. They were arrested and dragged back to Paris. The guillotine was waiting. Worst getaway plan in royal history. King Ethelred the Unready ruled England during relentless Viking raids. Faced with invasion, he chose the strategy every schoolyard bully hopes for. He paid them. Silver flowed north in massive quantities, known as Danegeld. Ethelred assumed the Vikings would take the money and leave forever. They did leave, for a moment. Then they came back. With more ships, more warriors, and higher prices. England wasn't a kingdom anymore. It was a subscription service for invaders. Ethelred didn't stop the raids. He funded their expansion. Diplomacy didn't fail him. Basic pattern recognition did. Muhammad bin Tughlaq ruled Delhi with unlimited confidence and zero self-doubt. Unfortunately, confidence was the only thing he had in surplus. His first idea was moving the capital city 700 miles south. Every citizen was forced to march. Men, women, children, the elderly. Thousands died on the road. Once everyone arrived, Tughlaq realized something important. There was no water, so he ordered everyone to march back. Then came his economic masterstroke. He introduced brass coins equal in value to silver coins. No markings, no seals, no anti-forgery measures. Every household became a mint. Fake money flooded the economy overnight. Inflation exploded. Trade collapsed. Trust evaporated. He didn't reform currency. He accidentally made fraud legal. Thomas Migley Jr. wasn't evil. That somehow makes it worse. He solved engine knocking by adding lead to gasoline, releasing a neurotoxin into the global atmosphere for decades. Entire generations lost IQ points because of his invention. When lead became controversial, he pivoted. His next breakthrough was CFCS, chemicals that destroyed the ozone layer. One man, two inventions. Global damage on a scale dictators would envy. After contracting polio, Migley built an elaborate pulley system to lift himself from bed. He became tangled in it and strangled himself. History doesn't always punish villains. Sometimes it lets irony do the job. Alfred Brisbane was wealthy, educated, and completely detached from reality. He believed humanity was evolving toward a utopia so perfect it would alter chemistry itself. His boldest prediction: the oceans would turn into lemonade, not metaphorically, literally. Salt water would become sweet, drinkable citrus. Brisbane spent his fortune promoting this belief. He waited his entire life for the first sip. He died before it happened. The Atlantic remains aggressively not lemonade. Hope is powerful. Delusion is stronger. During the American Civil War, General John Sedgwick noticed his soldiers ducking under sniper fire. He was unimpressed. Standing tall, fully exposed, he mocked them. They couldn't hit an elephant at this distance. The sentence wasn't even finished echoing. A Confederate sniper fired. The bullet struck Sedgwick beneath the eye, killing him instantly. No speech, no heroics, no second chance, never taught physics. Thomas Austin missed hunting, so he decided to fix Australia. In 1859, he released 24 European rabbits into the wild. Rabbits do one thing exceptionally well: multiply. Within decades, their population exploded into the hundreds of millions. They devoured crops, destroyed soil, pushed native species toward extinction. Entire ecosystems collapsed. Australia is still fighting the consequences today. Austin wanted entertainment. He delivered an environmental apocalypse. In 897 AD, Pope Stephen VI proved grudges can outlive people. He despised his predecessor, Pope Formosus. Death wasn't enough. Stephen ordered Formosus's corpse exhumed, dressed in papal robes, seated on a throne. A teenage deacon was forced to answer questions on behalf of the dead man, while Stephen screamed accusations at a rotting body. The verdict was predetermined. The corpse was found guilty. Its blessing fingers were chopped off. The body was thrown into the river. This wasn't justice. It was madness wearing religious authority. The most unhinged legal proceeding in human history. These people weren't evil masterminds. They were confident. powerful, and catastrophically wrong. History didn't survive because humans were smart. It survived because consequences arrived eventually. Now tell me in the comments, do you think humanity is getting smarter? Or are we just repeating the same mistakes with better technology? Like the video if this made you feel intellectually superior to a king. Subscribe to Epic Ages Uncovered, because history is only impressive when you look past the idiots who ran it.